Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name is Austin and welcome to my Spider-Man Far From Home spoiler review. If you guys have not seen it, leave now. This is your warning. And I hope you guys enjoy the movie when you guys come back. So, let's get right in. Alright, so, for the ones that have seen the movie and the ones that haven't seen the movie that just wanted to stay here and ruin the movie for yourself, be my guest. The biggest issue with this film I had was the villain, Mysterio, which I always knew. Like, even I never read like a comic book of Mysterio, but I knew who he was. I knew his like tricks and all of that, and I knew that he's actually one of the biggest villains of all time for Spider-Man. So going into this, I was kind of hoping for it to be a multiverse, but at the same time, Mysterio being the villain and doing the same type of stuff but I was hoping for him to be on his own and the multiverse to exist, because that could have opened a whole entire. I said this in my trailer reaction, and this could have opened a whole entire new like universe. This could have opened a whole entire movie series and spin-offs that Disney and Marvel could have done. But no, it's all fake, which kind of upset me, because I was just like, oh, it's like you could have done so much, and that could have tied in the Spider-Man into Spider-Verse movie, and so it would have been really cool for that. But and they decided for Mysterio just to be a normal guy, which he is, but on our Earth. So, which is kind of sad. And he's not working alone. He's working with past like people in the MCU that got fired by Tony Stark. Which, this is the biggest issue with the film, is they do the same exact thing over again. They did this in Spider-Man Homecoming, but I liked it much better in Spider-Man Homecoming. The Vulture. I can't remember the name of the actual character of himself, but the Vulture, his career got destroyed by Tony Stark. So so he wanted to basically become, but he wanted to motivate himself to change with the world. So yeah, so he got ruined by Tony Stark. Tony Stark's dad's friend was getting ruined by Tony Stark because because one, he became Iron Man, and he was basically the mastermind behind everything, and Tony wanted to stop selling like weapons and doing all that, and Audrey Killian from Iron Man 3, which another thing is the Mandarin in Iron Man 3, so they didn't base the actual Mandarin from the comics books, which I didn't mind. I didn't care for them in that movie, because because apparently the Mandarin's like one of the biggest villains for Iron Man, and so they didn't portray him right. So I didn't really know anything about the character, so I didn't really have any issue with the movie. So that's why I like Iron Man 3 over Iron Man 2, because Iron Man 2 was just a little mess, but it's still a good movie. So but in here they respect Mysterio as a character. They honored the fans, but did they do it right? I don't know. I can't say a whole lot because I don't know the character that much, but it didn't feel like Mysterio. It felt like the Vulture and all these other characters combined it into one character. And so because Mysterio was working for Tony Stark back in Civil War, and he called the glasses, and this is the whole entire motivation for the movie. This is basically the plot of the movie is these glasses called Edict, and these glasses can control all Tony Stark's tech after he was gone. So and these glasses were created by Mysterio, and he was upset and pissed because he called him Barf. Which is kind of fun. I thought that was a funny joke, but so like it's kind of funny. But honestly, I would be mad if someone called my tech Barf, but I wouldn't go insane to wanting to kill a kid. So, but I don't know, Mr. Steer, Mysterio's motivation in the comics. I don't know his actual reasoning in the comics, except for the only reason why I know he hates Spider-Man is because that Spider-Man messed up everything, and that's why I think they were trying to go here. But then they killed him off at the end, which I'm thinking that he's not dead. I'm not. I don't think he's completely dead. I think he just faked his death and messed up Edith somehow. So yeah, that's basically the biggest gripe. And another thing I'm going to talk about is Peter Parker's identity getting revealed to the world. So everyone now knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, which I'm glad they did, because one, I don't know what they're going to do with it anymore, but we never seen a movie where the whole entire world knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, except for in the Spider-Verse, but you know, Parker didn't have to deal with that, his identity getting released. So now we get to see a movie or that he has to deal with his identity getting out, like what he has to deal with, people knowing who he is. So now with Flash knowing that Peter Parker, the kid that he hates, is Spider-Man, I'm kind of curious, would he mope up to Peter? I don't know, or he'd just be like, no, I hate Spider-Man. Yeah, he's a complete fraud. Yeah, he did kill Mysterio, so I think he'd be one of those guys. So yeah, so now I'm happy about that, because now it'll be a completely different movie that we never seen before, besides going to other places. And so I'm happy about that, but that also reminds me of how Iron Man ended, where his identity gets revealed to the world and everyone knows him. So now we're gonna have a movie where, well, I guess we've seen it before, it's just not in Spider-Man's way. So we're gonna see Peter dealing with that, and we're gonna have people that hate Spider-Man. You know, Scorpion at the end of Homecoming. I guarantee he's gonna return in the third movie trying to kill Spider-Man, but I don't know why he hates Spider-Man. Did we met? I think we met maybe between the years of Civil War and like whatever happened before that. I guarantee Scorpio got put away by Spider-Man. I think that's what happened. I think that's what's happened. So now they can do a whole lot, which I'm really excited for. What else is oh yeah, so this felt like an Iron Man movie, but Iron Man wasn't even in it. So that's like also another weird thing. Nick Fury and I can't remember his partner's name, but those two are Skrulls. The two same Skrulls from the end of Captain Marvel. So that's nice. So and thinking about like throughout the film, I'm like, oh, I should have noticed like something's wrong with Nick Fury, because Nick Fury kind of looked out of character. Like I noticed some things like, I don't think Nick Fury would have done that, but okay, I think they're just changing how Nick Fury acts in some ways. But no, it's because Nick Fury was a Skrull and Nick Fury's on an actual ship, which is, I think, has to do with something with the recent comics that have came out. I have no idea, but it has to do with something like that, and building like a base in space or something like that. I have no idea. So yeah, those are the basically biggest things I wanted to talk about. Honestly, I had a good time with the movie. The jokes were just so if you guys want to go check out my original review, go check that out. Should have probably said that at the beginning of this movie. I'll put a link in the description did I say the beginning of this movie? I meant the review. So yeah, I'll put a link to that down below. Yeah, so yeah, that's basically all I wanted to talk about, the least biggest parts to it. And oh, another thing, MJ finding out Peter Parker was Spider-Man was kind of awkward, and so but you know, it wouldn't matter anyway. So yep, that's all I wanted to talk about. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. And like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye guys.